that we'll be seeing.
Yeah, this is, I gotta say, there's a bit of tension for this one, of course. Luugi is a guy who likes to have fun. He likes to teabag, he likes to taunt, and some people get rubbed up the wrong way by that. Knowing Luugi, it's almost like he's doing that for himself to psych himself up. But here we go, the rematch from Supernova. Is it gonna go MKLeo's way again, or can Luugi start off strong like he did last time? Let's go.
Yeah, hard to say. Right now, it's Leo versus the crowd, if anything. I know that the UK will be repping their boy. Luugi going to have the insane chance that will be pounding the walls of this venue. We'll have to see if MKLeo, he's going to have the patience and the strength of will to survive here.
Yeah, Luugi, a player that's always been so good at the Luigi advantage state, but I think what's propelled him to be a really top-level EU and international player is that he's been better at neutral. He's kind of learned the slower pace. He's learned all these different matchups because, of course, everyone can do the 0 to death, or a lot of the Luigi players can. It's about finding that confirm as the test.
Finding the Zairs, finding the actual grabs, and we get the Inspire. That's perfectly timed.
Yep.
Luugi is going to come up with a little bit of luck that might help you take the first stop. And Leo, all of that advantage state, all of that lead you built, gone!
Oh my gosh, Luugi there getting the perfect draw, the mistime perfectly timed there. That could have been a really difficult offstage situation for the Luugi there. Manages to make it back and then immediately takes the first stock.
But has to play patiently, is trying to slow down because you know that Luigi can go crazy. Again, it's like another set where we have these flash bulbs of advantage states. You blink and you miss it and they're gone.
Oh, there's the dash attack going past MKLeo's shield there, but it's kind of difficult to hit that position from Joker out shield.
Ooh.
Okay!
No way. Luugi up 3-1. Leo, a huge commitment to go for that up smash with the Arsene. Even then, we'll have to find a non-Arsene up smash on the platform and try to bring this back from the brink.
Okay, a slight misinput there from Luugi, deciding to press the down B as well, but a clean stock lead here for Luugi. Happy to, and as we say, kind of take his time. Play that fireball game, try and catch when Leo wants to approach in the air. These rising fares.
That's true. Short hop height fireball is a constant thorn in MKLeo's side, and we're going to be looking for that nice Rebels guard off stage. We just got to get the... Yeah, the Makara not going to be able to do anything here.
And Luugi's so good in these offstage situations there. Doesn't get hit by the counter. But Arsene is here.
Uh-oh. Okay, we don't go for down air up smash. Instead, we just go for a forward air. That's okay. Just waiting for something else to change here. We get a grab, and now what do we play? Yes, turnaround up B. Look at that, Luugi game one.
Yeah, MKLeo, you had that reverse 3-0 across the pond, but we're back on home soil for Luugi here, back in the UK. And that is a really good start here for Luugi. A pretty convincing first game, I have to say. A couple of the mix-ups in terms of the recoveries. That rock, paper, scissors off stage. Yeah. Luugi's winning it so far.
Yeah, and I think Leo made some big plays, perhaps a little too haphazardly. Right, I think the up smash on the shield, I think if he had hit, it would have been great, but it was the risk reward that we got to keep a handle on. You know, you can go gambling all you want, but you got to recognize that the losses will come as easily as the wins do.
Yeah, and that is definitely the life. If you try and go gambling against Luigi's shield, it will be an, oh dang it.
Yeah,
I up smashed Luigi's shield. Oh, I'm getting upbeat.
No way. Okay, so we're getting right back into game two. Obviously, Leo has more like the practice of going against Luugi at Supernova, but the adaptation since then has been 2 weeks. Like, you'd think not much would have changed. And yet, Leo, we're still in the same situation as we were in the beginning of that set.
Of course, a fresh best of 5 here at Regen 2024. And I know people who played MKLeo rather, and people who know him well, he is one of the best players in the game at adaptation.
Yeah.
So of course, there's adaptation between sets, adaptations in games. So do not count this guy out. I know you won't at home, and I'm sure Luugi won't as well, so we'll see.
For sure. Catching the roll in, good grab, back throw, send him right back out, and holding shield very nicely to avoid the headbutt. We don't want to get hit by that. And now the big combo.
Right.
Just barely. Holding out very nice for Leo to avoid the sweet spot up B.
Yeah, Luugi there crafting some custom combo there, but this time, we were saying off stage, Luugi had the advantage first game, but MKLeo perfectly waiting there with the counter there for the side B.
Yeah, side special is, unfortunately, it's a necessary evil for Luugi. Has to go for it, especially those low right.
Oh my gosh!
No tech, and Leo loses the first stock disturbingly early there.
Yeah, Luugi there had burnt his double jump pretty early in that situation. Aggressive return to stage there. Pretty early kill.
Now we got a platform camp. That's just kind of how this has got to go. Leo's like, look, I don't want to get near you unless I have to. And I do have to right now. So we're going to make some plays, but still getting caught, like looking for an anti-air, and the dash attack comes out as the option here.
Yeah, Luugi, they're going pretty aggressive in that neutral situation, but again, this is going to be the story of the set. It feels like these offstage situations, Luugi's mix-ups are so good offstage. But it's still Luigi. You still are limited. Okay. The jump's still here. Will he get another misfire? He will! Of course. All right, check the disc. Will get the tier.
I feel like that was you. You blessed him. You blessed him there, Mo. That's on you. All right, we get the drag down. That's cool. I like that. So Leo starting to cook with a little bit more gas, but we're waiting for the right connection that we can get a hit confirmed for the kill. Right now, he's got Arsene. It's in the works.
Yeah, Luugi, they're trying to get ledge trap situation, but backing off, and MKLeo taking center stage there. Oh, these two scrapping a little bit right now. Moves flying, but missing.
Yeah, this is okay. We're gonna get the back air through the platform. Very nice stuff. Leo playing the spacing game so nicely, and having the extra disjoint of the Arsene back air behind you as well. Really helpful here. But we got to get out of this because all of these juggles are like it's true sharking for Luugi. He's doing the right things, but we're not going for any big plays. We haven't seen a cyclone yet.
That is the kind of trump card. Of course, certain Luigis, they want to press that as their panic option, but Luugi feels like he saves that kind of invulnerability from the down B.
Correct.
For very specific situations, but a whiff grab there, and that puts MKLeo in such a strong position. Another
damage over time, and that's it. A high recovery called out again.
Yeah, that time, we said that first game off stage was in Luugi's favor, but that game it feels like MKLeo, as we said, the adaptation, getting a feel for what the mix-ups are going to be. As we said, Luugi's mix-ups are so good off stage, but unfortunately, you are Luigi.
Well, Luigi, yeah, you don't have the freedom to go out there. And this is one of those situations where Joker's kind of the character where when you see him get the power-up, the comeback mechanic, as it were, it could be bad for you on stage, but off stage, you actually think that's kind of a blessing.
Yeah,
like, okay, look, he loses the tether grab, and now there's no hitbox in the up B. This is the time where Luigi's edge guards should, in theory, get stronger. And, of course, trying to get more damage will remove Arsene from play entirely. So that's a way to get around this, and we have to see what Luugi does in game number 3.
Yeah, okay, and Luugi taking us to Smashville. I always think if you go to Smashville, it can only mean one thing, and that is you want to scrap.
Yes.
And that short range game is going to be so good for Luugi here. We'll see here, MKLeo starting off on the top platform.
He's doing the right things. I think he knows that there's a scrap. He's probably going to be going for a lot more Rebels guards. We've already seen a little bit of it, and I think he's been using them super effectively. We haven't seen a whole lot of misses from him. So now we're getting the big combos that we know Joker can utilize. Just have to wait.
Leo playing with the confidence here. You know, Joker can be a pretty tricky execution character. As can Luigi, we got to say it, but that'll be a little bit of an issue there. But oh, what a wait. And just like you said, Nerf, just like you said, that is a double-edged sword of Arsene. You may have more powerful back airs, but you've got to recover. And Luugi waiting there with that down air.
Yeah, wasted no time. Once you grab ledge, you're like, great, it's go time. You can't wait long enough to punish my recovery. 3 misfires in this set?
Someone get Wills, man.
Something's going on here.
Someone check the disc. He's getting the misfires at the most opportune moments.
Yeah, these are like the perfectly timed misfires. Like, there's no way that this is got to be scripted.
All right, okay, so a small lead here from MKLeo, but also for Luugi rather. Charging up this time. Oh, but he just let go of the Rebels guard.
He did. He didn't believe.
Okay.
We're looking for a trump, too. I mean, it's not easy to trump a tether grab. Okay, we're going to get the drag down this time. We find the confirm into the up smash. Leo is getting more and more consistent. We just have to keep this lead. You have to try to make something happen here.
As we said, it's a double-edged sword, but it's certainly sharp on one side here. The Arsene doing so much work here. Damage racking here on Luugi. And has to recover. The ledge trap's still here.
Yeah, it's super privileged to be able to have a damage over time ability where they're off stage, they're ticking up the damage, and you just edge guard, you just stand there menacingly, and that's free damage. That's free real estate, baby.
Yeah, the Arsene gone here, but 100% on Luugi, but Luugi keeping it relatively even.
Ooh, a trade and no tech on Luugi, which means Leo continues the advantage state. And all the way over there, we see the first Cyclone, and it gets punished so effectively by Leo.
Yeah, that is the beauty of Cyclone. You can look like a genius when it hits. You look a bit foolish when it misses. Here we see MKLeo playing with such advantage now.
Yeah, great advantage states, turning around, catching the roll in with the F-tilt. Arseneless F-tilt still good damage, but Leo, all you gotta do is just wait, play patiently, and force out these air dodges.
It feels like this small stage, Luugi was looking for a scrap, and MKLeo said, bring it on.
Yeah, but this time no Arsene up B, which means that down air is gonna be a lot harder to hit.
Ledge trap situation. Leo been so good at weaving around. things that Luugi's been saying. Oh, with a weak back air though.
Good DI out from Leo. He's doing the right things. He knows the anti-Luigi tech. Does not want to get caught by any of those like down throw up Bs or anything like that.
Oh,
wow.
I think the first hit got the kill screen, but the second one definitely finished it off there.
Definitely. And Leo just threw away the stock too. You could see he died too. He was like literally fine. I'm going to go for the suicide forward air, and we're going to make it work.
Really interesting game there. Again, Luugi going to Smashville looking for a scrap, but MKLeo, you know, it can be difficult fighting against Luigi because you feel so flustered. You're like, the margin for error is so small. Right. If I mess up one little bit of spacing, one slightly mistimed button press, I'm going to get grabbed, I'm going to get the upbeat, I'm going to get cyclones. But MKLeo's playing with confidence. He's like, no, I'm not scared of you, bro.
Right,
I'm not
and
scared
that's
of
the
you.
thing, yeah. Luugi is not playing with that confidence that we saw in the last set as well. We're not seeing the taunts, we're not seeing a little bit of the ego come out. And maybe that's what we need in this situation. Maybe you got to start feeling yourself a little bit more. I know, the crowd itself, crowd's kind of quiet right now, so I don't know. Leo might just make this one clean up.
You say the crowd's quiet, but I got to say, as soon as we start getting those down throw confirms,
right.
I know that's going to get the venue popping. But Leo, meanwhile, there's a reason he's considered the go of the game. It's because he's so seasoned and experienced against every character, every matchup.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, now we're starting to pump up the crowd a little bit. Luugi getting the chance as well, but it's the micro-spacing that has helped Leo so many times in these interactions. Just barely getting outside that edge of the Cyclone and getting out in time. We do see him trying to make it happen, but tether grab is just a free recovery here.
You see Luugi there trying to push off stage. Needs to get back. I think he's double jumped.
But
yeah,
okay.
Oh no, had his jump, of course.
Had his jump. We're still looking for another of the downer. As soon as Arsene comes out, yeah, Luugi sees it's go time, man.
Here we go, another mix-up off stage. Leo's been getting so good at those off-stage situations here. Again, other than that first game, it's felt like the Leo show off stage, which makes sense in this matchup, but Luugi's usually so good with those mix-ups, but they're being answered every time.
Yep, that's the win con right now for Leo. He doesn't have to make too many moves on stage. He just gets his damage and then finds you off stage. As long as he can get you out there, yeah, it's on Luugi to recover. And we can make something happen. He's been opting to go for a lot of other aerial options, not going for big haymakers, not going for the upbeats out of these grabs. It feels like he's just not able to because Leo is ready.
Okay, finally getting Cyclone there in disadvantage, but it's just as you say, Luugi, it feels like there's not been too many big moments there from the grabs.
Yeah.
Now weak back air only giving more fuel to the fire for Arsene.
Haven't seen a true zero to death. Luugi is still fishing for anything to give him any inch in this matchup. As of right now with Arsene, Leo full stage control, looking for more here.
Finally, the dash attack sort of ending at the tip of the stage. Meant that Leo could get the confirm with the down air, but this is the Leo show right now.
Yeah, the counter off stage has been so good for Leo. He missed a few in the first couple games, but now we're starting to make it happen, and we finally get a stock taken off, so it won't be a free stock. But Luugi, we need a big play. We need one of those zero to deaths now more than ever, Moke.
Yeah, this is it. There's not been many of those kind of grabs at zero that have finished the stock so early, and that is what, of course, you have to do as Luigi. You have that difficulty and disadvantage, so you've got to make your advantage count.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to Leo playing an aerial game. You know, he does not want to go for anything like up tilts. He wants to stay in the air, just above the grab range, where he just can avoid and react.
The ledge trapping so strong from Leo. Oh, okay, one more misfire.
Make it 4. Can I get 5?
Big ass K, of course. Leo with Arsene here. A back air would probably take it, or a down air would to catch the air dodge. Leo manages to clutch it out at Supernova and continuing the dominance here at Regen. A great showing from him. Luugi, signs of life early on, but it wasn't quite to be again. There wasn't quite as many. We see in that first game, of course, the down tilt up special.
Yep.
But that was kind of, as you say, this is all footage from the first game.
Right.
And this is sort of when things started to turn around. You know, it felt like those were the only kind of big early kills, let's say, or the early confirms in that set. As you say, Leo playing so good in the air. It wasn't to be for Luugi, but Leo moving on.
Yeah, it's true. No reverse 3-0 necessary either. You know, Leo, after losing only one single game, was like, okay, cool. I'm back in it. I'm back in the same spot that I was, and I'm ready to make the adaptations happen yet again. And the download was faster this time. He didn't have to make too many crazy things, and there were a couple of mistakes here and there, as is to be expected of a high-pressure situation like playing against Luigi. But even then, Leo showing that he is first seed in this tournament for a reason.